Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another Alliance War video. So, been kind of slacking on these just because there's been just other videos that I wanted to make, like when Shang-Chi came out. So this is, I believe this is war number 3 of the season. So right now we're deathless and we're 2 for 2 on boss solo. So great start to the season thus far. And I talked to Taters about trying to take like all 12 bosses in one season. And the 2 main bosses that you usually get assigned to other people are MODOK and Apocalypse. So MODOK usually gets assigned to Bryn, who has a rank 3 6-star Killmonger, and he's absolutely destroyed that fight every time he's done it. Killmonger is a phenomenal option for MODOK, and it's great. But you know, I don't have a Killmonger. I got a Falcon. And so Taters talked to Brandon. Brandon was like, "Yeah, he's cool. He was cool with me taking it." So this war we have a MODOK. So I want to be trying to take it with my Falcon. But up first here we have a Iron Man Infinity War, and I screwed up majorly at the start. He's at 5 Furies right now. That is not good. It's very scary. I definitely don't want to miss any parries. And I definitely don't want to get auto-blocked, or if he combos me once with 5 Furies, I'm probably dead. Or if not dead, that's going to be a lot of potions to heal up, which we don't want. So at this point, you know, I'm only going to go for heavy attacks out of fear for being auto-blocked. And yeah, those incinerates take him down the rest of the way, and we get through the first fight. A little bit of a sketchy start, but we're okay. So that wasn't too bad. And then next up here we have a Mysterio. So we're going to be going for Magneto here. So Mysterio is a very unique champion in the way that he cannot have his ability accuracy lowered. So he's actually immune to Domino. And so he's immune to Magneto's ability accuracy reduction as well. However, because he's metal, Magneto still magnetizes him, which means we still get our magnet bonuses, which are 50% perfect block. That's the big one. That's really nice. Also, you know, just like infinite prowess potential on heavy attacks, shrapnel bleeds, that sort of thing. So yeah, the ability accuracy reduction, it's not the biggest deal. You just have to keep it in mind. So like, you know, you're not going to turn off his special 1 and his special 2 abilities. Like, he'll still activate the thing on the special 1 where while it's active, if you hit him, you know, once it expires, you'll take that damage back. The good thing is though, because he's magnetized, Magneto actually cannot miss. So if he throws a special 2, you know, there's a chance for us to miss, but we can't miss, so it's not a worry. So Magneto is still a pretty good option against Mysterio, even though he's immune to that ability accuracy reduction, just because we still get the magnet bonuses. So yeah, so far so good. Next up here we have Tigra and Professor X. It's kind of the 1-2 combo on these nodes that we see quite often, and it's become a common theme where it's like, okay, I have to take both these fights with Torch, but I only got 1 pre-fight, so which one is harder? And Professor X for sure for me I find to be harder. So I find Tigra actually extremely easy. I used to be really scared of Tigra, but I never died to her. She's kind of scary, man. You know, like, she's got wild combos. She's just really got the wild combos, and she has that little bit of unblockability. But I just bait her special 1s every single time. I have no problem with it. Here I accidentally pushed her special 2. That's okay, because I'm gonna kill her. I'm not gonna let her throw that special 2. She's gonna go for my special 2, and yeah, she's dead. I don't want to ever have to deal with that special 2, so I'm just gonna play well enough to not have to deal with it. So yeah, that fight was an absolute breeze. But then we get to Professor X, which I'm a little bit worried about, and this node is a little bit trickier as well. This is a Mix Master. So if we do the same hit 2 times in a row, for example, like medium, light, light, he'll evade that second light. Or if we try to go medium, medium, you know, he'll evade that second medium. So we got to kind of keep in mind the combo that we used, that we ended with. So that was a medium, light, medium, and then I just parry, angle for heavy attack. Just alternate between those 2. I like to do that. So yeah, we do have flame on, and we cannot miss with 10 temperature. Right there, I parried him. I hit the parry, but you know, you can only parry stun Professor X's medium attacks. And right there, he evaded me, so I was getting a little flustered here. Definitely wasn't playing too well. And you can see the aggression prowess was also stacking up. He was at about 5 of those, which is not good. Right here, I should have just went in. Had enough temperature. I was just kind of scared. At this point, I was really playing scared after getting hit so hard. So I just want to parry, 3 combo, use my special just for a lot of hits to get rid of all those aggression prowess stacks. Yeah, we got a lot of Nova Flames going, and we got him. So just getting scared kind of, you know, made me change up my playstyle. It made me start getting hit, made me start playing very scared. But yeah, we didn't die, which is all that matters, and I'm just gonna get moving onto that left side. So then we come back with some more energy. I think I am able to finish all the war fights at this point. So we got a Hulkbuster here with chitinous thorns, and we have 1 point in coagulate. Is that the mastery name? I think. Yeah, coagulate. I was thinking if I was confusing that with double edge, but no, yeah, coagulate. So normally Magneto is 90% resistant to bleed debuff effects, which is great, but that's not 100%. And on this node, the bleed damage can be outrageous, even at the 10% increment. So with coagulate, it adds an additional 10% bleed resistance to your champions. So that 10 is just additive to the 90%, and it just makes Magneto 100% resistant to bleed debuff effects, which is great. So we just get full willpower healing from them, and we don't have to worry about the nodes. So then it just becomes a regular Hulkbuster, and Hulkbuster is not too difficult. There is a little bit of protect to worry about because he is an XL champ, but that's okay. We go for the special 3 here, does some colossal damage, and the bleeds are on him. He's trying to heal, but Magneto stops regen against middle champions by 105%. So it actually reverses it a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's 105%. So yeah, that regen was actually just a negative net healing for him. And then next up here we have a Guillotine 2099. Just more metal champions for Magneto to crumple, which is always good to see. Magneto is such a monster, man. He's such a machine. So yeah, we're just gonna get in here, start heavy attacking, build up a couple of prowess. I think I go for a special 2 in this fight. This was a while ago. This was 13 days ago, this war, about 2 weeks ago. So I kind of don't remember. I think I go for a special 2 in this fight though. Charge up the prowess a little bit. And I think we're gonna bait out her special 2. She wants to throw that. Do I try to punish it here? I try and I miss. Yeah. I think we're gonna double up the prowess, and I think right here we go for the special 2. Yeah, there we go. 64,000 special 2. It's enough to kill her. You know, the special 3 is usually like a guaranteed kill, especially on bleed immune metal champions, just because you can apply the fat armor breaks. But a lot of the time you don't need it. That was one of those times. So here, Taters, oh, I remember this fight exactly now. So I've done this fight before, but it was always with Flame on. So, but I told Taters I was kind of worried about that Professor X, and I wanted to use Flame on that fight instead of this Hyperion. And I said, you know, this Hyperion fight should be fine. I have Despair maxed, so I should just be able to reverse the buffet healing. And he was like, all right, you know, I'll trust you. So I was like, all right, thanks, man. Appreciate you putting your faith in me. And yeah, so we come in here with no pre-fight, because normally the power stings do a lot of damage in this fight. That really helped kill him. So here we're not going to have those. And right here I completely eat a special 1, but honestly, not a bad play. It gave me a lot of smolder charges, because we got smolder charges for the actual laser beam hits, and also for the incinerates that he was trying to apply to us. So yeah, but yeah, we stacked up a ton of incinerate debuffs, hit a clean intercept right there, get a ton more incinerates, and then we're gonna go for the dexterity, and that actually reversed the buffet healing. He took a massive chunk of damage, and he's dead in less than a minute. So extremely clean fight. Definitely don't need the pre-fight there. It actually works kind of better without it, because you know, Human Torch, each of his incinerates or Nova Flames stop healing by, I believe it's 20%. But Nova Flames don't benefit from the Despair Mastery. And if you have Despair maxed, each incinerate has that 20% base plus 15% from despair. So each incinerate goes up to 35% minus healing. So 3 of those, you're completely turning off the opponent's healing, and more of them just really starts to reverse it. So yeah, that fight went just as I was hoping and kind of planning that it would. Actually went even better than what my expectations were. So that was really great. Next up here we have a Thing mini boss. We're going in here with Falcon. Done this fight before. Not worried about it at all. Don't have the Assassin Mastery on either. So yep. Everything's going great. We're cutting through them like butter. We're getting the normal amount of critical rate that I'm used to, which is good. Giving him a couple rock stacks here. Really not worried about it. Just want to re-get locked on. Take a blocked hit there purposefully just to get locked on once more. And now time to just start comboing him again. I'm looking for those intercepts just because it's really intercept or bait heavy or bait specials to get openings because we can't parry. So looking for those intercepts a little bit more on a fight like this. Yeah, he's going down pretty quick. One more cycle of lock on should do the trick. I think here we're gonna try to get him up to 15 rock stacks and then just take them all away. Boom. Now we have really nothing to worry about. Gonna get lock on active one more time. Get outrange that, take a little bit of block damage again, that's fine. As long as he's not at 15 rock stacks, his special attacks aren't unblockable, so you're able to block them. And they really don't do that much block damage with the special one anyways. I don't suggest taking a special 2 on the block. But yeah, quick 60 hits, and he's dead. So, fight went great. So far, this war is going just extremely well. Had a little bit of issues on the Professor X, but the rest of the path, we've just been killing it. So now, and also at this point, I'm on like a pretty big Deathless streak from carrying over from the previous season. I think we finished like the last 30 to 40 fights last season without dying. So, feeling really great at this point. I'm going to go ahead, put on whatever boosts I can just to give me a little bit more of a kick. We got a 30% boost. We got the 6-hour attack and health boost. Only like 6 minutes left on those. We timed those perfectly. I'm going to put on an invulnerability boost just to play extra careful, and some skill boosts just to give me a little bit of oomph on my special attacks. So we're ready to go. We jump in here with Falcon. We're all healed up. So the thing about MODOK, that's why this matchup isn't as good as it is in theory, is because MODOK actually gains random abilities throughout the fight, and he has a list of random abilities, and one of them is ability accuracy. So because he gains ability accuracy randomly, he's actually able to still auto block while we're locked on, because lock on prevents abilities by 100%, but because MODOK gained that extra ability accuracy, it goes above that 100% threshold, and Falcon doesn't always bypass it. So that's something I knew going in, and that's why we normally assign Killmonger for this fight. Falcon's not necessarily a bad option, just it makes the fight trickier. And right there you see we triggered Protect again because he has extra ability accuracy. Normally Falcon completely bypasses Protect. So right there, the AI just outsmarted me. I was going in for an intercept, and he just baited me, and he hit me. So I lost my invulnerability boost, took some damage, but I'm like, okay, that's all right. We're both at 70% health. It's a tied fight. We're okay. My plan was to go for the special 3. I was trying to hit on his block right there, but again, the AI baited me in, hit me with a full combo. I'm like, that's not good. My plan going into this fight was to use the special 3 to apply the vulnerability and the incinerate, and then go for blocked hits, because blocked hits would be safe, because he can't auto block if he's already blocking, and MODOK has the worst block proficiency in the entire game, and the vulnerability and the incinerate each lower block proficiency by 50%. So I thought I could do a lot of damage through his block. But then, yeah, we got hit. So now I'm fighting an uphill battle. He has 50%, I only have 30%. So this is not looking good, but it's still totally winnable. I just need to play like perfect. Need to really land my intercepts, nail all my reparries. Right there, he parried me somehow. But luckily, because we were locked on, I didn't get stunned. But yeah, this fight's not going great. I'm kind of shaking at this point. My hands are shaking. I'm getting kind of worried. Go for special 2 there, and yeah, he combos me again, and I'm just dead. Just got rocked by that AI, man. Just the AI, the boss AI is the best AI in the game, man. It's the smartest AI in the game. It can really outplay you sometimes. I just got outplayed. I didn't play well, and the AI destroyed me. No excuses. I didn't play well. So yeah, that's the end of Deathless streak. I don't mind dying like this because it's my fault. Like, I take full responsibility for that death. I just could have and should have played better. You know, when it's a death where it feels like it's out of my control, that's the deaths that really piss me off. But that one's not just totally on me. Should have played it better. That's the end of the Deathless streak. That's the end of the Deathless season. That's the end of trying to get 12 boss solos. Kind of unfortunate. But we can still finish the season with only one death, which we'll try to do, and still get some more boss solos. I've been taking more bosses after this war, which you guys will see coming soon. And we actually lost this war as well. They only died 4 times against us, and we died 7, which one of those was me. So yeah, it sucked. Someone else actually finished the boss as well. I was just kind of demoralized after I died. I didn't feel like healing all the way up to full with Falcon and going back in. I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of items, so I just asked. I think Carl went in there and finished it up. But that's going to do it for this war video. The Deathless streak unfortunately ends. It could have been it was such a good war up to that point. But yeah, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed the first death of the season, I know some people love to see me die. Drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more Alliance War content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.